Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. We are on episode 130, and this is Love for Life. The reason why I come on live onto the show is I do believe that we have all been misled and misguided by our emotional selves, that our go-to emotions are starting in the wrong place, but our go-to emotions start from fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, feeling like we got to prove ourselves out there to the world or to somebody else to even feel acceptable in the first place. How do we do that? I mean, that doesn't give us momentum. That doesn't give us life. That doesn't give us anything in a good way, does it now? Now, what we need to truly do, we need to truly flip our emotional story around to better. And so we are operating from a higher vibrational frequency. That higher vibrational frequency would be love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness, joy, happiness, passion, desire. Come on, baby, let's get this show rolling. Let's get you guys' life going. Woo, 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 woo. I'm so happy I have this show to come on to shift up my day, to shift up my energy level, to be here for each and every one of you, and to be here for myself, to share that love, to share that love that we have for life. Love for life. That's what we're here for. To love the all of life, to love ourselves first. This weekend was such a strange weekend doing Uber driving. I think it was probably the worst, it was the worst emotional weekend, not necessarily for myself, but for the people. It was like, I don't know where they were all scattered all over the place. I love myself so much that I came home. I said I had enough of them dumping their emotional stories down on me because they're not loving who they are. So, but yeah, I did have a few rides that was kind of really, really neat because people were looking for your hidden love story, and I was able to feed them their love story. They were out, actually, they were like longing for love to be in their life, and because they were longing so hard, they were miserable. And so I was able to flip their story around. I was able to flip their script around about truly loving who they were, to stop reaching out there and putting their heart on the platter for somebody else to, whistle for somebody else to do whatever. And then I talked to them for a little bit, and they said, yeah, I've been in a codependent relationship, and I said, you're getting ready to go into another one if you don't do the self-love work. You need to truly love who you are as a person, as a soul. You need to be that love that you think you're seeking out there. That's what you need to do for yourself. Stop seeking for validation. Absolutely 100% correct. So it is so important for us to really rewrite our story, rewrite that script, to love who you are, love your flaws, love what you do. I mean, just love all of it. What you guys don't know, most of the time right before the show, I'm laying down. Yeah, I'm resting, I'm catnapping, and a lot of times I don't even know if I'm going to make it onto the show. But when I know it's showtime, my whole energy flow changes. It goes, okay, it's showtime, get up and go. It's because I'm okay with that. That's why that happens. It's okay with that. It's okay for me to recharge. That's my recharging moment before I come live, because I know I give a lot of energy when I'm here on this live show, but I love doing it. This is what I actually do on my Uber car too, when I'm giving when I'm letting them know how to flip their emotional story around to better. It's like, and I do my job. I do a really good job at it. But anyhow, back to love for life. Owls love for life. They get one mate and they're in love for life. But see, the owl loves himself first. And the penguins are the same way. They love for life. They mate for life. But see, again, they love who they are first. They are not seeking validation out there somewhere to, prove that, oh, I look good enough, I look pretty enough, oh, I'm working hard enough, I'm doing this good enough. Do you like me? Do you think this is good? We're not looking for that validation. So this is let's do some self-love for life to attract the love of your life into your life, because we become the love. Geeses are too. I didn't know that. You were just thinking about an owl. Ooh, I actually saw 2 owls for 3 days in a row, and I think that was within the last 30 days. 3 days in a row I saw 2 owls. It's very rare. It's like, but the owls were making sure that I saw them. So that's how I kind of get some of my content, is watching what's going on around in the world. But I want you guys to love yourself unconditionally. Stop trying to prove yourself or your love out there to somebody else. I want you to just to be that awesome, amazing, beautiful person that you are. Love yourself as if that you are the love of your life. And love yourself as if the love of your life is already in your life, that you're not sitting there waiting for them to come in. You're already, feeling that energy, as if love is already here. Be that radiant, beautiful soul that you truly, really already are in your life. I want you to do that. Just be that loving soul that you truly, really are. Love all of you, the flaws and all. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. When you want to take an extra time out to sleep, don't feel guilty for sleeping. Yeah, if I felt guilty for sleeping, I'd be in trouble. I mean, I like to get my cat naps in, Be that radiant, beautiful soul you truly, really are. Not for someone else. I want you to do it for you. To love all of you, to be your true love. You are your true love. That's correct, Moonbee. Do it to raise your own personal vibration to a higher vibrational level. So you are attracting the highest vibrational soul into your life. See, when you're operating from a higher vibrational soul, those lower vibrational souls cannot match you, so you're not going to be attracting them. You want to be what you want to attract. If you want somebody of a higher vibrational energy into your life, you need to be of that higher vibrational energy. That's how we mate up. So do it to raise your own personal vibration to a higher vibration, so you're attracting the highest vibrational soul into your life. It all starts with self-love. It starts with self-love. Love yourself inside and out. Love all of you. All of you. Your skin, your hair, your extra weight. Love it all. That's who you are. Naya's out there giving us lots of confirmation. Now, she hasn't been given confirmation for a long time, but she's out there giving confirmation. She's saying, yes, love yourself. She is not judging how she looks. She's overweight right now. She's not going, oh my goodness, I got some extra weight on. No, she's going, I think I got some extra weight on. No, she's going, I'm going to get a little extra rest on because I got some extra weight on. She's just enjoying her life. She's going to stop talking about me. Yeah, but I want you to love yourself inside and out. Flip those lower emotional stories around to a better story. Those stories that make you feel lack, less than, not whole enough, not complete enough, that's making you feel ucky or groggy. Those are the stories. Those ones that make you feel less than. Those are the stories. I want you to flip it around to a better emotional story. One that makes you feel on a higher vibrational one. The one that allows you to love the soul that you are. To feel at peace in your own body. To feel like you are already in harmony within your own life. Preach it, baby. Preach it. Flip that emotional story around, so that story that's coming in is allowing your internal self to feel better. Because I tell you, that lower vibrational story, that makes you feel lack, less than, whole, and complete. It is blocked in your body somewhere. If we can find that blockage, then we can release it. Flip those stories around so those old stories no longer rob your life away, but it gives you the most beautiful life there ever was to give, live. That's the word I was looking for, to live. You have also gained some extra weight, but I don't care until it's affecting my health. You know what? I don't know if you're in a twin flame or a soulmate connection, but they say that you do gain some extra weight right before that connection's supposed to come together, because it is to protect yourself from those outside energies or vampires, or those ones that don't want you to get into a connection. Just saying. So anyhow, flip those lower emotional stories around to better, so they no longer are robbing your life, but it gives you the most beautiful life yet. So that's why I come onto this show. Let's see, what's my time? I have a book that I wrote, and it's actually called that, Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Wendy's got one. I know she's got one. I think she's got a signature one. Yeah. Yeah, and It's over there on Amazon, e-copy and a hard copy. And I made myself a little commercial, so I'm going to put that commercial on, and after that I'll be right back. So, yeah, keep chatting to me in the chat. I love it. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. I went and got something for the show, but I don't know where it's at. So, I told you were in a soulmate connection. No, well, I'm telling you, if that's what the cards are saying, I tell you, if the cards said it once, they'll say it again. That's what I know. So, you know what was so really neat is Friday night. I had a bunch of people get in my car. I am only allowed 5 in my car, but 7 got in my car. Can you believe that? But before they got in my car, I'm looking at this one. It looks just like my soulmate, my twin flame. I'm going, what's he doing getting in my car? You know, all except he was dressed down. That car, we had a party in my car. We had a party in my car, but he never said anything to me. What happens when that happens? Do you? Yeah, Owls Unmasked Deception. They are guides to help with seeing beyond the obvious and the hidden truth. Ooh. Yeah. So anyhow, and Andrew, will you let me know what's going on between 10 and midnight? Was there an open portal with the angels' doors, or tell me what that is? Because I wanted to talk about that. Yeah, he got my car, and when somebody else was, and then I looked like, I meant the other person looked like his brother, and I was like, and I'm telling you, he was playing with my toy. That's why I wanted to show you the toy. He was playing with my toy. Hey, I have this little light up toy, right? I don't know where it went. I went and got it. Well, I tell you, but the thing is they all put on wanted me to put a song on, and the song they had me put on was It's Complicated. Yeah, something is complicated, yeah. And so we put it on, and then everybody started singing except the one that looks like my soulmate, or my twin flame, or whatever. He didn't have nothing to say. And at one moment I went back and I'm looking at him, and he's not looking at me, but when he went to look at me, I look away. I mean, come on. I tell you, I look away. Can you believe that? Yeah, well, he's got to talk to me. I'm not chasing him. He's chasing me, right? If he's getting in my car, he's chasing me. Or Divine's putting a look-alike, a twin look-alike in my car. Let's just put it that way. I have a twin look-alike. And everybody was singing in the car except him, But you do that most of the time, yeah. So anyhow, I don't know where it went. I personally went. That's why. Oh, here it is. So this is the little light. It's like, I go, it's party time. Woo, woo, woo. And we turn the music on. Now we get to sing in the microphone. Woo. And then when he got out of the car, he had my little toy, He had my toy. My twin looked like that. And he took my toy out of the car. And I go, you give me my toy back. But he still never looked at me. Well, maybe he looked at me when I wasn't looking. I don't know. But, I think something's getting close. I mean, that may not have been my twin or not, but it sure did look like it, I'm telling you. And that sure did look like a resemblance of his brother or something. I don't know. But anyhow, That's just messages coming from universe, from divine. The heavens gate, yeah, that's what I want to know. Thank you, Andrew. There's a heavens gate between 10 and midnight tonight, wherever your locations are, and it opens up angels and guides to hear your heart's desires and wishes. So you guys, let's, get those desires out there. What is your desire? What is your heart, want? I know that we're always talking about the twin flame and the soulmate connection, but mostly I want you to make sure you're asking for the self-love first, not to go put your dream on into the other soul out there. I want you to make sure you put that wholeness into yourself first. Have that on the first part of the platter. If you want to include somebody else in there, try to leave it with an open door. We want to leave it with, so we're attracting that same vibration into your energy, into your life. So yeah, between 10 and midnight. So guys, do that. Just you want to write down what your intentions are, what your wishes are, what do you want to attract. Well, one of the things I want to attract my channel to go bigger, so it's actually bringing more finances in for me, so I'm not having to work so hard on Uber. And the other thing I want to attract is the love of my life into my life, whoever that may be. I'm not defining who it is. I sure am not doing that. Divine has shown me not to do that. But Divine has this love story that's going on with me all the time. It plays with me on a constant basis. So just remember to do that self-healing and self-acceptance. Yeah, making sure that you're attracting in. So we're bringing in peace and harmony and passion and desire and happiness and joy into our life. Let's put that on our wish list. Let's really truly make it about self-love. Bring that self-love into your life so you're constantly operating from this loving self. Go with the flow, into ease with trust. Let's bring that in. Guys, I want you guys to love your flaws as your gifts. Yeah, bring in health and wealth and partner and etc. Yeah, we want the health, keeping ourselves healthy and wealthy. Wealthy can come in many kinds of forms. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm still going from a paycheck to paycheck, but there's a part of me that feels extremely wealthy on another part. So wealthy can be a feeling too. Even though I want that wealth to have, I want it to be a bigger checkbook in my bank account on a regular basis. But the feeling, let's get that feeling going so we can attract it in there. And shine your biggest light. I want you guys to shine that light. This is what I'm talking about. When you're operating with a higher vibrational frequency because you love yourself so much, you get to shine your brightest light. When I'm here on this show, I'm shining my brightest light to you. When I'm out there in the Uber car talking to other people that need to hear this story, I'm shining my biggest light out there. And when I'm not doing this, other people are telling me how much they love my car, they love how I look, so that means the universe is shining that light back upon me. So I'm getting back what I'm receiving, what I'm giving out there. Know that when you're doing the self-love work and you're truly, deeply, and completely loving yourself, you will have this colorful, radiant flow that shines, and you are colorful. And it is okay. It is okay for you to feel safe and secure. I know this world makes it seem like that you have to feel unsafe and insecure because you can't do this and you can't do that. But I want you to have that feeling of safety and security within you. Yeah, an abundance of spirituality and friend and family and love. Yep. And it's just like a reflection. First, I'm going to ask about myself, and then for myself, and then other things. Yeah, I know. And then other things. Yeah, put yourself first on the list. That's what's most important. We want to get ourselves first on that list. You love tarot? Yeah. We'll get you on the list here. So anyhow, love your inner goddess. That's what we have today. Love our inner goddess. What do we have today is Earth Goddess. That's the card today, is the Earth Goddess. And it's who you are. Who you are. Who are you? And we're going to make it all about self-love. Let's see what it is, what the book says. So, Earth Goddess. To live the dream, we have to surrender to fantasy. We do. This can be painful. It feels like the end when in fact it is the beginning. You're an earth sign? Me too, me too. Once the pain passes, there is the joy of what we have yawned for coming to life. It may not be as perfect as the fantasy, but it will be real and it can nourish us. We can build our appetite for life with dreams, but we cannot be fed with them. The soul requires real life experiences to become fully alive, to have experiences and grow. There's a fantasy that wants to become a reality for you. Don't let a few gritty memories of human imperfections prevent you from experiencing the joy of heaven right here on earth. I've been saying that for probably about 35 years. I've been saying, hey, I feel like I'm living in heaven right here on earth. I don't have to wait until I pass away. Heaven is right here on earth. Just look around. We have the trees, the ocean, the land, the water, the food that grows, the plants, the bugs, yeah, the bugs, the birds. I mean, the people. You know, what amazing. I mean, just think about what it takes for all of that to happen, to be there. And I mean, why do you not see that we're here living on heaven, on this planet Earth, and by staying grounded in truth and to the heart? Yeah. Okay, spiritually guidance. You have a beautiful dream. You have beautiful dreams and wonderful visions of what life could be. You do. It is not enough to just imagine them. You want to live them. This is exactly how you're meant to feel. You're supposed to feel that vibrancy. You dream it and you put it into action so you can feel the vibrancy of the dream. For that to happen, you must practice feeling grounded, just like Andrew said. Taking practical earthly steps one at a time to bring your dreams to life. The universe will send you so much help your way, but you are the one who must take that first step. Spirit cannot do that for you. You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do the work. You have to take the step. Step by step. And don't miss any steps. You know, it doesn't, if you miss a step, believe me, Spirit's going to make sure you go back down to pick up where you missed out. Okay. So, even if you are not sure how your biggest, boldest dreams can come together, you can still ask yourself, what is it that I can do right now? That's what I do. What can I do right now for my biggest, boldest dream? What can I do right now? And that's going live. I have to be with you guys. All right, let's see. Sometimes it will be anxious not anxious, but it probably does feel anxious to take that first step, but or many steps. Okay, but sometimes it can be an obvious action that you can take, and sometimes you will need to pray and meditate and ask for the way forward for it to be shown. I'm telling you, that's what we're going to do tonight. Yeah, we're going to be doing that praying and meditating between 10 and 12. So I know if you're over there on the East Coast, it's already past that time, but go ahead and do it anyhow. So sometimes, let's see where I lost my place now. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, rest and wait for your intuition to nudge you when the time is right and take action. Now, I do that all the time. Remember, you are an earth goddess. You have the power to manifest your visions, to bring your beautiful ideas to life to the world. This is what you are here to do. Remember to love yourself enough to recognize your creativity power and use it joyfully each and every day. Beautiful. I love it. And then it gives us a little homework. It says lay on the earth if you can, or rest somewhere that feels right for you, and imagine, feel, visualize, or pretend that the earth energy is rising up through your feet into your belly and then up into your heart. She is giving you a I don't know what this word is, but we're going to try it. Shakity pat. A boost of divine feminine energy from the good goddess to help you feel confident in your own power. Feel confident in your power. That's the end of this part of the show. This is Your Hidden Love Story, episode 130 it was. I forgot to say that part at the beginning of the show. And it is Love for Life. And thank you for coming in. And don't go anywhere if you're here for the rest of the show, because I will be right back. But I do end this part of the show right here, right now. So bye-bye, butterflies. Another video here. Got to take care of that. Oh, here. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, that was me prepping for the show. I don't know. There's something with my camera. I don't know. It's something with the software camera. I don't know. For some reason, it freezes that, and I always have to fix it every show. I don't know why it does that, but. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I really enjoy you guys' presence, and I enjoy being here for you. Let me turn a couple of these lights off, and then next I'm going to do the collective reading, and then after that I have a whole list of people coming in tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, now that's more of the readings. I can read better in the dark. You enjoyed the show? Me too. I enjoyed it so much. I tell you, an hour ago, I sometimes this happens to me almost every before the show is like an hour ago. I had no idea what I was gonna say, but once I turn the camera on, I've had people here watch me do this too. Once I turn the camera on, it's a whole nother ballpark. I know exactly what to say, but before the show, it's like sometimes I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about. I just let it flow out. You appreciate me too, all. Well, I tell you what, I couldn't do this without you guys, so it takes all of us for it to happen. Look at, I got the cards. Look at the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. That's beautiful. This is what's supposed to happen in 2024. We are supposed to get together with our love stories, with our lover, Paul and Paul Gupton. Happy to see you here. And the Ten of Pentacles. That's a happy ever after fairy tale dream of the story. I mean, come on. Let's start off that way. Yeah, so where you been? I haven't seen you forever, Paul Gumpton. Gupta. No. All right, let's see. We're going to, again, love is in the air. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Gypsy, she's happy. She's, she's got a lot of good things going on, and she's becoming more. Well, we got the Tower moment energy going on. The Tower moment, to me, the Tower is actually at this moment in time going on. I just haven't started yet, but is the energy is moving around. Things are moving faster than we realize. This year in 2024, things are going to be moving faster than we realize. What with the soulmate connection? I'm telling you, the soulmate connection going on right here, right now on the Gypsy channel. I'm telling you, I cannot hide from a love story going on. I cannot hide from a love story going on this channel. I'm telling you, that's gonna show up. It's like it's destined for a love story to show up. Every single show, whether it's a show or whether it's a 15-minute live that I go, because I've been doing some lives Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when I go out Ubering. Yeah, it's just the love story comes out every time. I do not have to think about it. It's going to come up. Oh, what happened here? Hold on just a second here. Select all, copy. A love story cannot be hidden. No. A love story can't be hidden here on my channel. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I do have a membership. It's over there for $4.99 a month. The membership is pretty much just supporting the channel, and it does show. I don't have any of my members, people that have joined. They're not here in the chat tonight. Some of them are in Taiwan, and some of them are at work. So it's going over there. You have to hit the join button. You have to hit the join button again, and then there's a way it pays. But that helps support the channel. It lets me know, like, I've had some members that I started about 3 months ago because YouTube pushed it upon me to do it. I do try to get some little videos in there every once in a while. I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be, but it will happen. There's the Divine Feminine. She's got something to offer. That's a solid offer the Divine Feminine has within the soulmate connection here. And what else we got going on for the collective with the cards? Oh, the Divine Masculine's got an offer too. Look at this. This is like a twin flame. This is a soulmate connection. They mirror each other. They're doing the same thing. They both have something to offer. They've got something to bring to the table. I love it. Look, he's checking out what the Divine Feminine has to offer, but he's holding his offer back. That's the only thing that's different. He's still holding his offer back. The Divine Feminine, she's been putting her offer out there, when you get your first salary, okay, there's no pressure, really, It's just about, it's an energy exchange, The divine feminine, yeah, she's thinking, she's in her head about something. She'd been thinking a little bit too much. She'd been thinking about that Uber ride. She'd go, what was that all about? Was that true? Did that really happen? Was it him? Was it not? This is still a lot of, to me, when I'm reading this card, this is the truth, but there's still energy, outside forces coming in that could be affecting that thought process going on with that divine feminine. And there's that divine masculine. He's operating from passion. He's operating from desire, and he's the king, So I would say I'm going to put him here. He's checking out. He's checking out how the divine feminine responded to him in the Uber car. She didn't say nothing to him. She was like, "What? What the heck's going on?" And he was checking out how vibrant she was. If that was my divine masculine, I don't know if it was or not, but if it was, that person got to check me out in real action. He got to see me, because normally it was that particular person. They're always in the spotlight, always looking for somebody else. I mean, everybody else is always praising them. But that didn't happen on my Uber car. I was just being me, And they got to see me, how I operate and vibrate in this other beautiful way. So so let's see that divine masculine. He's looking at the divine feminine. The divine feminine, that's what he's looking at. He's looking at his empress. She nurtures herself first. She nurtures herself first before she nurtures the world. She's loving and caring and kind and grounded and whole and complete. She listens to her intuitive self. She is abundant. She speaks her truth, and that divine masculine is operating from his passionate self. He's watching how that empress operates. All right, and let's see. Let's see what else the cards have to say for the collective here today. This is the magician. The magician is, we have all the tools. You guys have all the tools to make something happen, to do something, or something can magically happen. Maybe there's a divine masculine, divine feminine. They magically come together. They're showing them together here, together here, together here. So magically, divine can set you guys up. The divine feminine continues on investing into her, putting energy into things that she's working on. She's all into herself. That's the truth, meaning that she's just, she's not paying attention to what's going on with the divine masculine. She's paying attention to what she's doing. And what she's always doing is she's shining the light on the truth. She's always sharing about that happy, the love story. She's shining the light upon the love story. She knows what her love is. She wants to see the light. She wants to see that brighter story. That's what she wants to share. That's what she gives. That's what she gives. That's what she speaks. All right. So positive cards. No, it's the reader. It's the reader. It's the reader. This is the thought process. We're moving through. What's nice about the six of swords is the swords are thoughts, right? But this is about, we're moving through the thought process. It's not like stuck anymore. This is more stuck here, but this is, we're moving through the thought process. Okay. Ooh, yeah, the divine feminine, she continues investing in her work, doing the things that she loves to do. That's what the divine feminine's doing. And the divine masculine, he's getting his suit on. He's checking her out. He's going, man, I like this chick. I like how she works. I like how she does things. Yeah, I really like her. I'm going to put my suit on. I'm going to come forward right. He's grounded. He's whole, complete. He wants to come forward correct. Yeah, he wants to come forward correct to his divine feminine, of course. Yeah, well, the divine feminine, she's on her chariot. She's in her Uber car. She's on her way. She go, wee, and he's checking her out. He's checking out her vibrancy. He loves her vibrancy. He loves that she is so in love with herself that she's not worried about what he's doing or what he's not doing. She's not. She's just doing her thing. She's on her way. Yeah, she's on her way. She don't care. This is outside energy. This is energy that's coming at her. They're trying to knock her off. Yeah, she's on her way. She's going, okay, well, let's see what we're going to do with that energy there. Oh, that's the heartbreak. Well, let's see why that card came up. Oh, my goodness. That divine masculine. Okay, let's see what this is. Let's see what's going on here. The divine feminine, there's this energy that may be coming at her that could cause a breaky, achy heart, but she's protecting herself here. And then this is the divine masculine. I think this heartache is the divine masculine's heartache, because she's making sure that it doesn't touch her, because this is the energy she's working in. This divine masculine, he's the Knight of Wands. That he's operating from passion and desire. He's not the king. The king came out already. The king is more mature than the knight is. But I think he still has, his heart is still achy. And she's protecting herself from it. Okay. You know, that he hasn't done all the self-care work to take care of that broken heart. And to me, the broken heart comes from the story that we got going on in the background, that emotional story. And that's the story that we need to flip around to a better story, to know that our life situation happened a certain way to grow us, to expand us. You love that feminine is a badass. She is a badass type. And she don't care. And she is full of power. I love it. I love it. Yeah, this is about wishes and dreams coming true, you know. I think the wishes and dreams are for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. But there is somebody's heart that still has some pain going on from something that's happened in their past, okay? Well, your wishes and dreams are going to come true. It's just a matter of divine timing. You know, divine knows exactly when that wish is supposed to happen. Divine knows exactly when that time's supposed to happen. And when it does happen, there's the divine feminine. She's feeling victory. She's feeling joyful. She's in the spotlight. You know, everybody sees her. Because she's getting her wishes, she's getting her dreams, she's getting them because she never gave up. She had an offer here, you know, she makes movement forward here. She continues investing her time and energy in the things that she loves doing. She nurtures herself first, you know, she's not looking for the divine masculine to nurture her. She's nurturing herself, you know. The divine masculine is trying to step into his power because we got the king and the king here. To me, I'm just reading as two people. We got a divine masculine and divine feminine. That's pretty much what I always read for. So, and here he's stepping into his power, but over here with this heartache here, he's not fully in his power here. So that's because the heartache gets that in the way. So let's see what else we got going on for the collective here. The divine feminine. Oh, look at this, is so beautiful because wishes and dreams coming true in the matter of divine timing. For the divine feminine, she's feeling joyful on top of the world, knowing that she's in the spotlight. And where we got the sun, the happiest card in the deck, I'm telling you. And this is a divine card. This is a higher arcana card, higher arcana card, higher arcana card, higher arcana card. And these higher arcana cards that are coming out, look at the vibrancy of that higher arcana. Wishes and dreams, divine timing, the sun shining, and the, you know, moving forward, that we're making a forward movement with joy, with happiness, with laughter, with play. I love it. I love it. So beautiful. So beautiful in the day. Let that sun shine in your guys' life. And what else? What else? That divine feminine, she is shining. Oh, there is, you know, it hasn't always been easy. These are challenges that we've had to go through, you know, the challenges, to allow our wishes and dreams to come through. And the challenges with that divine masculine. He's had that divine masculine. I'd say those challenges are the divine masculine's challenges. He has unconditional love. You know, about the king of cups. They actually hold their love back. They actually hold their love back. They have love for you. Now we got three kings in the table, and I think this happened kind of on the last show, that the divine masculine, he is stepping more up into his power. He's coming more into his mature. He's becoming more mature. So that's nice. That's a nice thing to see, is to see the maturity coming out for the divine masculine, so they can come into union together that the divine feminine doesn't see, because she's so caught up into her own story. She doesn't see that divine masculine coming forward. She doesn't. The divine feminine is operating from being grounded, being centered, being whole, being complete. She is listening to her intuitive self. Now we have a power couple here. This is a good power couple because these two, they're abundant, they're wealthy, they've done the work, you know. Yeah, and they're a power couple. They're supposed to be together. There's the divine feminine. She's always been here to tell the truth from her strength. She's always making that forward movement with courageousness and courage. She's speaking from strength. She's speaking her truth. There are options. There are lots of options on the table. I know what the divine feminine's doing. She's been choosing from the heart space. And if the divine masculine is following that divine masculine will soon learn how to choose from his heart space instead of from his broken heart. Okay? When there's other options, he's not going to go for any option. He's going to go after what's going to fulfill his heart the most. It is about, you know, lining things up in a structured format so they are in alignment. And the feminine, she is on fire. Yeah, she is. She's not going to stop. Yeah, that's because the divine feminine has done the work. That's why she's on fire. She has done the work. She has been carrying the load. But she made a decision a long time ago about this connection to come together. You know, whatever the connection is, the connection, the one that she's been wishing for, the divine connection. That's the connection that she made a decision that she's going to make sure she gets into that divine connection. So there's no other connection but the divine connection. She's going after that happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. That's the connection she's after. She's done the work, okay? The divine feminine definitely has done the work. She's done the work because she took the time to go to do the loving. This is self-love. She went into hermit mode to do that internal work. To find that balance within her passionate self, her desired self, to be unconditionally in love with self. This is about, these are like visions that you put out there. Those are, you know, something that you put out there, that this is something that this is something we waited for. This is something the divine feminine, she's kind of been waiting for. What she's been waiting for, that love, that self-love. See that love? This is a big ass heart. When you love yourself this much, this is what happens. All these other hearts, you get surrounded by love, unconditional love. It is going to feel like a tower moment when something changes, when the energy changes within this connection, because it's been a long ass journey for us to really fall in love with ourselves. That is the divine feminine. She is operating from unconditional love. She has been doing her homework. That's absolutely 100% correct. And there is nothing that's going to stop her, because she is going after the world, you know, the world, being on top of the world. This is completion. We've completed it. We've got what we wanted. We got success. We got success at our dreams. We went after it. You may not be able to see it. It still may be hiding, but you can feel it. What's hiding? I'm telling you, it is a love story going on right here on your Hidden Love Story channel. It may be hiding, but I tell you what, the intuitive self, it's not hiding from the intuitive self. You can feel it. You can feel this love going on between you and others. or another. With so much love. That one, there is so much love. It is a soulmate connection that you're connected to, that is from a past life or a past that you've known them sometime before. That you guys are going to have a chance to have a brand new beginning. You know, that's without all the thoughts. See, you got the whistle in the background. You're going to have a brand new beginning. Something awesome, something amazing. There is no fear there. That divine masculine, he wants to come forward and tell you his truth, and that he is the emperor, and he has been holding himself back, and he's on his way. He's ready to make a forward movement, coming in fast, because he's been hanging around long enough to see the light in this story, to know that you guys are supposed to be working together. And the Hierophant wants to tell you something that you don't know, that we're already at the point of going through a rebirth right now. This journey has had its ups and downs. For us to come into balance, for that divine masculine come forward and tell you his truth too. Ooh, yeah, I know, I feel it too. And that's it. I'm telling you, it's supposed to, things are supposed to be coming together in 2024. I feel the energy more and bigger and better than ever before. We may not be able to see it with our naked eye, but I tell you what, you guys are feeling it. And the most important thing, I want you guys to trust in that feeling. Trust in it. Trust in that higher vibrational energy. When the lower vibrational energy comes in, know that's Satan trying to trick you, okay? All right. That's what we got for the collective. All right, we got Molly. I think Molly couldn't stay tonight because she had to go to work. And if Molly, if you're here and I got that wrong, just let me know and I'll get your reading going. And let's see. 100% love. That's it. That's all I know how to share with you guys. All I can share with you guys is love, more love, and give you more love. Come on, let's make this a love story. Even if something doesn't come forward or correct, let's feel that love. Let's be that love. Let's live that love. Let's feel that love in our heart. Let's speak our life as love is happening. Let's see life as if it's love. Let's feel the life that love is. Let's understand that's what love is all about. Okay, doll face. Okay, what you guys can do, all right, for the ones that are new or the ones that are not new, you know, we got, I give you guys free readings. For your free readings, you get either a general reading, you can check in on your counterpart, how they're doing emotionally, or you can get a channeled message. If you want to ask a personal question, there is a $5 donation fee for it, and it is the bottom right-hand corner that you can do a donation fee, or at the top, pinned at the top, there's Vimeo, Cash App, and PayPal, or you can just leave a donation just because you want. But what the donation does, it does bring you to the top of the list if you don't want to sit around and wait for your turn. But otherwise, the reason why I give my readings for free on the channel is mainly is I love interacting with you guys, but another reason is it gives me watch time. So, the longer you guys are sitting here in the chat, the more watch time I get. And, to have your tube to be YouTube monetized, you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time per year on your YouTube channel, and they recalculate that every single day. So if you fall short of that, you're not going to be monetized for that. So that's why I come on live, and plus I enjoy it. So you give us love. That's right. I'm here to share love. I want to gift you guys love. We give you love and you give me love, right? And this is the love story, right? It is the love story. It is the love connection. I let your video play through while I'm at. Well, I know you do that, Dollface. I appreciate you guys. I love that so very much. And Dollface, anytime you're ready or want, you don't have to. I'm not pushing you or pressuring you, but if there's that time that you want to make a forward movement, if you want to, all you have to do is communicate with me, okay? All right, and let's see. We're going to do the energy oracle cards for you. Okay, I just want to let you know, like, there's absolutely no pressure whatsoever, but, if there's ever a time. What stone? This one? That's the, hey, Wendy, it's Wendy's. The lapis, it's lapis, I think it is. It was really, really funny. I think this was about 5 years ago. I was getting a reading from someone, and she said I needed this stone, like the lapis. I needed a big one, but at that time I found two small ones next to my bed that I didn't even know I had, didn't even know what they were. But then Wendy and I got together, and Wendy had this big one, and then I had there we go, lapis. I don't know how to say that. Lazy Lou. It's calling you. Well, it's here. You have to find one of your own, but it definitely helps when you're as intuitive as a person as I am. It helps with many other ways. But Wendy and I, we exchanged one. So anyhow, so what you can do. Let's see, the new person in the house, I don't know how to say your name at all, but what you can do is you can wait your turn. You hit the like button, that gets you on the list, and we'll get you on the list here, and I've got like 9 people in front of you. If you don't want to wait your turn and you want to ask a personal question, then it costs you guys $5 through a super chat or through Cash App, PayPal, or Vimeo. Otherwise, you need to wait your turn. And Aisha. So you have to wait your turn. And then the kind of readings I give you is for free is a general reading or a check-in on your counterpart or a channeled message. Everybody's on the list. All right. I'll just read the list here right now. I got Dollface. After Dollface is Andrew. After Andrew is CB. After CB is Kirby. After Kirby is Moonbee. Then Wendy. Then Kimberly. Then Paul Gupton. And then Prob. And then then Ashy. And then after Ashy is Love. All right, that's the order right now. All right, here we go. This for Dollface. What does Dollface need to know for her highest good? Ooh, it is about a woman that's holding her heart. Ooh, she must be doing the self-love work. And there is a divine masculine. Oh, he's cutting through some of the garbage, cutting through the shit. Yeah, that divine masculine, he's got to cut through the garbage, I'm telling you. He got to get through that's the thought process. They got to get through whatever thoughts are in his way. But the divine feminine, she is an angel. She is an angel that is balanced. So she has found her balance. I would say you have found your balance here. Dollface, you're finding your balance. But that divine masculine is still trying to figure some things. Okay. Now I'll add you on here. And the divine feminine, oh, look at you, been doing a good job. Ooh, look at feeling victorious with all that self-love work that you've been doing. That you've actually worked through some lower vibrational stories of lack or less than, or even envy that's been in the middle of the mix. That you've actually worked through that you're feeling more vibrant, more whole, more complete because you have been doing the self-love work. Okay. All right, what do we got going on here? Show me that divine masculine. There might be some financial constraints, maybe feeling like you don't have enough, or maybe that's the divine masculine. Let's see, or it may be worth, or maybe you're feeling better about feeling worthy about yourself. Yeah. All right. Ooh, the divine masculine here. He's holding your heart too. I love it. This is a counterpart. These two, they belong together. Yeah. The divine feminine, she's holding the heart, and divine masculine, he's holding the heart. Ooh. That divine masculine's just got to work through some things, some of the thought process. So I'm telling you, baby, can I kiss you? I work through the thoughts, baby. I know I love you so much. I want to come and kiss you on you. I'm finding my worth. I'm finding my value. Poor doll face. It's the magicians in the house. You guys have all the tools. And the magician makes things happen. The magician says, hey, we can do this. We can do this. We can make magic happen. Oh, with that broken heart, there is a heartache. The magician is here to heal the heart. I would say it's because the Divine Masculine is the only one here that's moving through stuff. You know, the Divine Feminine is already feeling victorious in any these lower vibrational energies that happen here. I think the Divine Masculine, it might be working through his worth or his value, but there is this heartache. The heartache, and then we got the temple. I'm telling you, I think that maybe there might be fear. That I think this is more fear that there might be, you know, because there's love here for sure. These two, they belong together, but I would say that maybe somebody's not feeling worthy enough and is afraid that this connection will break their heart if they were to go together in union. And I would say that Divine Masculine's heart, only because this is because of the direction here, the Divine Masculine, he's trying to clear through what his worth, his value, and he is afraid of his heart. But we have the Magician in the house. The Magician says, you guys got the tools to work through this to actually make it into union. Paul, where you been all my life? I've been waiting forever for you. Namaste. You miss him. You're in separation. Yeah, you know he is. Yeah. Well, that's why the heart's broken, but you are his angel of love, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, before I forget, thank you for the collective reading. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. So there is a lot of love going on in the connection. I do see the Divine Masculine. It doesn't see his worth and value, and he is afraid of the heart. But he's finding his worth. He's finding his value by being connected to you. I love it. Yeah. That's so nice. He might be getting ready to take some action, making some movement towards you. Nice. Yeah, something might be happening here soon, Dollface. He has to fight through those tough times. He does, you know. And you're going to appreciate when that movement takes place. It may not be seen right now, but you can feel it. But yeah, that's the only thing that's going on. He has to find his worth and his value so he doesn't feel like his heart's going to get broken within this connection. So you guys can come into union. He is finding his worth and his value. And maybe let's say when he finds his worth and his value, he will take action, and that's where you will truly appreciate this journey. It is not seen right now. It is hidden. That's what I have for you right now, Dollface. I know. And I want you to take out, I hope so. I want you to put in there, you know, I feel it, I know it, and you know, because when we put hope, it puts in almost like a doubt kind of in there. We want to take out any form of doubt. Okay? We want, yeah, because, you know, we're trying to heal the story. We are the healers of the story. We don't want to question the story that we got going. I know we will be together. That's right. That's it. There's no hope. I know we will be together. You are already together. Even though you're not physically together, you are already together in spirit format. Okay, like my Divine Masculine and I, we are not together in a physical format, but we are together in spirit no matter frickin' what. I mean, no matter if I try to block them, even if I try to Naya's looking at me going, what? Don't you try to block me. Don't you try to cut me out. I mean, it doesn't happen. We stay connected. You know, we are connected. Yes, we're connected. I see my Divine Masculine comes through my dog. So yeah, so he's watching the show right there. here. I'm just telling you. It's funny, you know. My dog's character will change when my masculine's in my dog. So. Andrew, are you going to have a reading tonight? It is so funny. It is the funniest thing. I mean, the minute I said that, she went like this. I can think something like the other day when I thought I saw him, okay, and then I'm sitting here on the floor and I thought, yes, I still love you, and my dog come and licked me. I mean, she doesn't ever kiss me in the face. She came and kissed me. I go, okay, you can back away now. Okay, Paul, at present, there is a lot of work and study and court case pressure in my life, due to which my health is getting affected a bit. Oh, okay, I could see that your health was being affected by something, and I thank you for coming in and speaking your truth, though, Paul. I appreciate you so much. And we need to take that pressure off that court case. I'm telling you, let's trust that divine knows exactly what it's doing. I know, I can just say that. It sounds so simple, but I understand pressure, you know, when we come into the 3D world. It's got stuff going on. But I really do appreciate you coming in and letting me know. All right. How about Anna Maria? But today you don't ever have to have any questions, Paul. You know me, I can read for you anyhow. I read with no questions needed. You know, I'll find your answer for you anyhow, Paul. I would like a yes or no question with G's intentions deceiving towards my work value or money. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I love life so much, and I love reading tarot so much because of the fact that I can go to the cards and I can get my answers. And I mean, I'm just saying, okay, like if I were to go into doubt, you know, if I were to go into doubt, I'll just say, okay, I'll wait for my energy to clear so I'm not in doubt. And yeah. And the cards will give you the answer. So let's see, let go. So it says, Anna Maria, it says for you to let go. There are helpful people around. She wants a yes or no. Can you just give her a yes or a no? Not the right time. So you love tarot too. I'm telling you what, I've had cards fly across the room to show me if is that my soulmate, and I'll have the soulmate card fly all the way across the room and land on top of something. It's just so beautiful how it happens. But hey, me too. So let's see. Back to, so in the near future. So the tarot is not, I know that you weren't asking for a tarot. Let me see. So this is for CB. And right now, it's saying no, he's not really trying to deceive you towards your work or your value. So is there something else? Let's do an emotional checkup on him. Yeah, let's do that to see what's going on with him. Because right now with not the right time is meaning that there's some other energy that's going on, and in the near future means that energy that you're feeling, because that's why you're asking the question, because you're feeling something that's off. And so in the near future, that energy is going to change. So it's asking me to tell you to let go of the question. Helpful people, I would say I would probably be your helpful person, telling you right now is not the right time to be evaluating that, probably because something else is going on, and in the near future. So yeah, we do get, when we feel the other person's energy, we can get misled and misguided unconditionally. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, we love you so much, Paul. You know, you guys, Paul here in the chat has been here since my second episode. So, yeah, my second episode. Can you believe that? So let's going on. You know what? This card actually popped up, and I threw it back in the deck because I hadn't even started shuffling the card. And the same card came out again. This is his energy. He's, complacency. See, so he's not feeling whole, not feeling complete. He's kind of feeling down. So that you may be picking up on that energy, and that's the energy exchange that's going on between the two of you. All right. He does have passion for you, so. What else is going on with G when it comes to Anna Maria? He's trying to put some kind of feeling to rest. Something that other people are generating. So he's got some other people, background noise is going on that he's got to lay that down to rest. He's got passion for you though, but yeah, he's trying to actually preserve you. You're probably just picking up on his energy. That's what I see, because this is his main energy, that he's just not feeling whole, but this is saying that he has passion for you. What he needs to lay down to rest is generational gossip, people talking, people or generational ways, and this is him trying to preserve you. He's trying to preserve you from that energy flow that's going on. And this is about him, he doesn't feel his value right now, but he sees the abundance in you. So I would just, let the energy go for right now. You're an older subscriber. Yeah, you're an old man. He's probably got a beard right now, probably looking like Santa Claus over there. That's why he's full of so much unconditional love. So anyhow, Anna Maria, so I would not worry about what I think you're picking up on his energy feeling. Okay. He does have passion for you, though. He's trying to preserve you. He sees your worth, and he does see your value, but he's got other things that are going on that you're picking up on that energy vibration. And that's why it's saying not right now, but in the near future. Okay? So just let go of that perception. All right? That's what I have for you, Anna Maria. It was a misunderstanding. It's more... we pick up, we are so intuitive that we pick up every little detail that's going on, so just release. I want you to release whatever you picked up on. I want you to release it. Okay. All right. There's Kirby in the house. You're so welcome. Unconditional love and compassion to Miss Moonbee and all. Yeah. All right, how about Moonbee? Moonbee, it's your turn. So we have a light show going on here. Let's have a party. Woo, at Gypsy's. Oh, nice. Seeing the party. Yeah, my masculine's in my dog. She sees it. Woo. She didn't do that the first time. Let's sing a song. What song? Oh, what song is that? complicated. It's complicated. Yeah, that's the song we want to sing. Oh, it's complicated, right? What? Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, I like it with the way you are. I like you the way you are when you're driving in your car. Woo, my gypsy car. Yeah. Singing a song, singing all along, just being me. Woo, can't you see? Tell me why you gotta make it so complicated. With Mr. Sprite. Yeah, we got Mr. Sprite going on here. Yeah, Mr. Sprite, you're back. Back in the house. Mm-hmm. I had to drink some Sprite to get rid of my stomachache today. Yeah. I don't know why Mr. Sprite didn't say hello to me, but I can understand. They got other things going on. But I tell you what, one day Mr. Sprite's going to make a forward movement to Mrs. Sprite. All right. So, probably when I'm out walking my dog, huh? You peeping in on me? Unconditional love and affection and healing to you, Paul, and everyone present. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Where we go? Let's do that. We can all send. Let's do that for Paul. Let's all send Paul some higher vibrational energy towards what's going on with his complicated issue going on in that courthouse. Let's do that. We do, dear Heavenly Father, woo, 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 woo. We want to bring some high vibes into Paul's situationship going on over there. And we want to make sure that everything's working out to the highest vibrational energy, so everything comes out just so beautifully, so we can take care of making sure that pressure is taken off. We're going to take the pressure off. We're going to let it go with flow, let a beautiful ease come in, let it come in so beautifully, so smoothly, so simply. Yeah. And allow Paul's health to improve. So, so Paul's not being taken advantage of, that everything's actually working out in Paul's favor. Let's do that. Let's put that prayer in. You want a general reading? All right. And so, dear Heavenly Father, we got that already. Yeah, we are calling in the highest vibrational energy to help Paul in Paul's situationship, to bring ease in, to bring in smoothness, to bring in the best possible outcome forward for all parties. Yeah. So simplicity, and that we want it for all parties, so one party don't come out. So the end result is balanced. So the end result works out in harmony. So it has the best story that comes out forward, that's coming from a loving, unconditionally loving way. Let's allow ease into that situationship that's going on. We're asking for divine's help. We're asking for the Lord's help because of the fact when we pray and ask for the Lord to come in to help, the Lord provides. The Lord responds immediately, quickly, spontaneously. I know this because I meant when my car was having issues, I would pray, and within 2 or 3 minutes the energy would change and something would shift, so everything would be working better. It would show how divine is here helping us. So sometimes we just need that extra energy, and calling in unconditional love into the mix. Come on, divine, bring the happy story forward. God wants us to be living in the happy story. See, confirmation. I'm telling you, I can't make these whistles happen when they're happening. It's having me for Uber drives that I don't want to work tomorrow, I don't want to work tomorrow, so I'm not going to take it. Oh, even though it's an easy one. I just got it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll accept it now. I can turn it away later, but that's an easy one, and it's an easy peasy money. That's how Miss Gypsy gets paid right now. So in the middle of the prayer, we got a whistle going on saying, that's how the Lord works. Works quick, fast, simple, easy. Sometimes we just need to get that extra prayer in. Amen. In Jesus' name. All right, back to where we were. We want a general reading for Moonbee. Woo, 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 woo. Unconditional love. Thank you for spreading unconditional love and affection to the world, Moonbee. And Moonbee also prayed for Paul. Woo, woo, woo. And Kimberly, amen. Unconditional love, wisdom, peace, and healing to you, Paul. Woo, woo, woo. Look at Paul. You're getting all the attention. I think you are from India, Paul. Yeah. That's what Paul wants you to believe. So, and Kimberly, you need to hustle too, Gypsy. I need to hustle. No, final judgment on the 23rd. Oh, I'm telling you, let's hurry up. 23rd. Let's happen. Tell me. Thank you for the date. I love it. All right, so let's see. General reading. Here we go. Let's see which deck of cards for the general reading for Moonbee. This deck of cards. And you guys, I use like a form of kinesiology when I'm picking out the deck of cards. I don't know if I've told you guys this story before. I think it was about 35 years ago. Yeah, that kind of might tell you a little bit of my age. But yeah, I would go into the herbal store. I didn't, I was taking care of somebody that had suicidal cluster migraine headaches, and I would have to go into the herbal store and figure out what he needed the most. And I go like this. I just go like this. I put my hand in front of all the herbal jars, and this is the one they need, or me, depending. And I didn't know anything about what I was touching, and then I'd go to the book and I'd read about whatever that herb was, and it was exactly what we needed. So, and so that's a form of kinesiology that you're using your feeling to pick out something. And so that's what I'm doing when I'm picking you guys' deck of cards. What deck of cards is the best deck of cards for me to get the story out that you guys need to hear? Okay, this is for Moonbee. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, divine chiming. Ooh, it's a matter. This is a divine change. Divine is making sure a change happens for you. It is a Wheel of Fortune. Something better is coming your way. Ooh, ooh. It is something that you have wished for. It's you've wished from divine. This is the hands on here, and you got the hand up here. You wished, you prayed from divine, from source. It's something that you've been wishing for. So you too can be operating from this higher vibrational energy. So you can be operating from your passionate self, your desired self, like you watch me do here on this channel. You watch me constantly operating from passion, desire. That's an energy that I found and discovered in myself to be able to do this show for you guys, and that's what's coming forward. It is about finding your balance through the lower vibrational energy. That's the Devil card and the Temperance card, but that's finding the balance between the lower vibrational energy that we've been taught, we've been led, we've been guided. Everything will be in favor. This is to bring a balance, to temperance. The temperance is like we're mixing the old lower vibrational energy in with love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, harmony. And then we're taking that lower vibrational story, we're kind of like going like this, back and forth. So we're blending it in, so it's not such a shock to that lower vibrational story as we're flipping that story around to better, All right, woo, 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 woo. Yeah, coming into union. Yeah, so there can be something that comes together. That's a completion, This is, I say the divine change so far for a Moonbee is for you to be operating from your higher vibrational way, and it is still like you're learning how to not live in that lower vibrational story. It's like you're allowing it to move through it better. That's actually starting, like you're learning that script. You're starting to really get that into harmony. because that's a completion card. Maybe it's like, even like a divine masculine, divine feminine energy within yourself. I still think this is about yourself and not coming into union with another person at this for this reading so far. Oh, but we do have the Two of Cups. Though we do have the Two of Cups that come. But it does. But then when you operate from this vibrational frequency, what it does is it does bring your soulmate connection in towards you. Okay, so you can come into union. So when we're operating from this vibration, we can bring the soulmate connection in. Come on, baby, that's love. Yeah, you're still in the process. Yeah, that's what it's showing me, that you are in the process. But look at it, it's gonna happen quicker, faster, swiftly. Ooh, look at, it's like you're going with the flow, like the rainbow flow. It is about letting go of letting go of some emotional stories that are lackluster, not whole, complete. But that's what you're moving through. It's beautiful. So it's like you're doing the I see that you're doing the self-love work. And because you're doing the self-love work, it attracts your soulmate forward to you faster, quicker. It's like a beautiful move. Yeah, and it's I cut into the Tower card. To me, the Tower card, when we're getting it right next to this movement card, it's faster. It's just it's more intense. It's more quickly. Wait, what's it for? What? More quickly? What? For the lovers? I'm telling you, I don't know what you're doing there. Maybe. I think the union is, I don't think it's as far away as you think. I think it's closer than you think. Change is happening. So this is change at the beginning of your reading. We got change at the end of the reading. I think things are starting, you're doing that self-love work. That's what's going on here. And because you're doing this self-love work and bringing yourself together as a wholeness, it will be attracting that soulmate to come forward to you quicker, faster than you ever imagined before. For what? For your love. We got the soulmate and the lovers. I mean, that's what comes up with my divine masculine and me all the time. The Two of Cups and the lovers all the time. One day we might get a tattoo on. I don't know, but I won't do it if I don't come into union with them. Only if I come into union with them. I would only do it with them, not on my own. But that change is happening, Anyhow, that's what I got for you. So just keep up the beautiful work that you're doing. Keep up doing the beautiful work that you're doing on Moon Bay, okay? Yeah, it is a beautiful message on Kimberly. I just wish to attract self-love and affection right now. Well, that's what you're doing. That's what I see what you're doing. The rest of the story happens because when you actually attract that self-love into your life journey and your process, it's just showing what will be attracted later. But I see changes happening more than you even realize, because you are doing the work to stand into this higher vibrational frequency. And how you're doing that work is letting go of these lower vibrational stories, these emotional stories. And you've been calling in that love from above. You've been calling it in from divine, from source, to bring in a balance within yourself. Okay? And because this is the work you've done, that's what happens. You attract love to come in faster, quicker, not just any love, but a love story that brings an ultimate change into your life. And it's all about divine timing, because divine knows exactly when the right time is for this to all happen. Okay? All right. Some emotional attachment needs to end, and I'm working on it. Perfect. I don't know if you guys ever gone over there and purchased my book. It's over there on Amazon. There's an e-copy and a hard copy, and it's talked about flipping your emotional story around to better, And that emotional story, what it talks about, this is the way the book looks. It looks just like this, right? Okay. And in the chapters I got in here is, first of all, I talk about balancing the inner self. The book's real easy. It's simple. It's like a third grader could read the book, really. I did it that way on purpose, though, because I wanted to be effective. But balancing the internal self. And then the next chapter is about building a relationship with who? With yourself. Then another chapter is about the emotional awareness, being aware of your emotional self so we can allow those emotions to flow through us and not get stuck in there. And then another chapter talks about the divine masculine, the divine feminine within, because we all have that divine masculine and that divine feminine within. And then the fifth chapter is about how our belief systems actually keep us stuck. They're outdated belief systems, they're conflicting belief systems, limiting belief systems, other people's belief systems. But what is the best belief system? And then the last chapter is flipping your emotional story around to better. So, let's see. Let's see here. We got. And here is the book. There's a link to the book if you're interested. May Lord Siva bless you abundantly, unconditionally, and touch that wood. Woo, woo, woo. Let's see the memes. Well, I know how to do readings on memes too, you know. I did that in the last email I wrote. Well, it's not an email. It's just a message. All right. So next is Wendy. Woo, woo, woo. Wendy. It's your turn, girlfriend. All right. Well, you want a general reading? You want a... I'm sure that's what you want. You want a general reading? Let's see, which deck of cards for Wendy? Oh, we got the angels. And the influence of the angels for Wendy tonight. Yeah, we're going to do that. The angels got a message for Wendy. Let's see what the message is. General surprise for Wendy in the house. Surprise. It's a love story going on over at Wendy's house. Ooh, we got the lovers out on the deck. Ooh, you got love in your life, Wendy. Ooh. Yeah, the love story. Ooh, Ace of Wands with passion, with desire. Ooh, we're aiming for the best story. You know. Woo. I'm telling you, you can't hide no love from Miss Gypsy. Ooh, it's in movement. It's moving fast. Maybe you're getting on your chariot and going somewhere. I want you to look. See, this is like a brand new beginning with passion, with desire. You know, this is, you know, the pool table, right? We're gonna hit the target. We're gonna hit it right there. We're gonna get all those balls in the hole. This to get them moving. I think you need to be doing stuff. Be moving around, chariot. I think something's gonna be happening this year with Wendy in the house. She's got a love story going on here. It is about letting go emotional. It's important to let go of the emotional stuff. This is lackluster, not whole, not complete. Things didn't work out. You know, we got to let go of that energy for the sun to come out and shine. So this is the Temperance card. Again, the Temperance is blending the old story into the new story for the light to shine, for the sun to shine, for the happiest card in the deck to come out and shine. You got a lot of higher arcana cards. You got 6 cards. We got 3 higher arcana cards. So divine, spirit, God, Lord Siva is all working in your favor with you. So Mm-hmm. To helping you find your abundance. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is you feeling your worth. You're feeling your value. All right. Anything else for Wendy in the house today? This is, to me, this page of swords is like going, you're gonna make me tell you this again. And it's like, you really need to hear this again. That's what I always hear. Hey, you needed me to tell you how worthy you are. Do I need to tell you that there's a divine masculine out there? Yeah, he's worthy, he's grounded, he's solid, he's complete. He's got an offer for you. He's holding on to a pinnacle. Ooh, maybe you're gonna find the love of your life because you know your worth, you know your value. Or maybe that's, let's see. Let me see what that, let me see if I can pull on what that is. The Queen of, oh, I'm telling you, that's the Queen and the King of Pentacles. You both know your worth. You know your value. Wendy, who are you flirting with? Who are you hanging around with? This is Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. They belong together. And you got the lovers there, you know. You got a love story going on. You got definitely a hidden love story going on here in this reading for sure, for certain. Grounded, whole, complete. It is a wish. It is a dream. I'm telling you. I don't know. Maybe you got, these are angels. These are angels are working behind the scene for you. Your angels are working for you. Amazing. Maybe he is me. Well, that's what I'm thinking, you know. It is the Chariot. Look at, we got a lot of divine cards. Divine. I mean, there's a lot of high arcana cards. That's what I was thinking too, Wendy, is it was more like you're doing the self-love work. That self-love work that you're doing is bringing that divine masculine, the divine feminine within yourself so together that you're feeling so grounded, so whole, so complete. And that's why this angel's going, do you really need me to tell you what you're worth, your value? You already know your worth and your value. This one is what? Your worth and your value, because you've done the work. This is you doing the work, standing in your power. Because you have let go of some lower vibrational stories by you know, taking it to divine source God, to see the light, to see the sun, to have the happiest story in the deck, to have those wishes and dreams come true. And it is about making a forward movement. This is getting in the Chariot. This is going places. This is about some kind of forward movement. And I know some of your dreams, you know, those dreams are, you know, let's go. Where was it you wanted to go? We wanted to go to where that somebody else just went there not too long ago. Where was it? Was it Nashville, Tennessee? Something like that. Maybe that's what that's all about. But to me, it's more about the dream, because you have a big dream. You know, I would keep dreaming your dream. Not just dreaming it, but keep taking actions. Getting in, okay, there you are. That's it. That's right. The horse, the silver, Plemento, yeah, and getting to Nashville. That's what I'm saying. Keep your dream going, okay? Lilima, I got you on the list, okay? I like the reading because it's showing me your strength. It's showing me your growth, and it's showing me that you're not backing down from your dream, that you're being active in it, okay? That's what I have for Wendy in the house today. All right, is Paul still here? How about Kimberly? Nice snoring now. You're welcome. You're welcome so much, Wendy. Oh, how about Paul Gumpton, or Kimberly, or Prob? It was good. It was a good one. Yeah, it was good. Oh, Kimberly. There we go. Kimberly. All right, would you like a general reading, check in on your counterpart's emotional feelings, or a channeled message? You have to go. Well, I was just getting ready to do a reading for you. Yeah. No, I'll read for you anyhow. You don't have to have a question. You have to go, and I will pray to Lord Seaver that He will always give you unconditional blessings and abundance, abundance. Oh, which never end. Oh, may His blessings always increase, and may His blessings increase countless times towards me. Oh, I love you too so much. You want to check in on your divine masculine? Okay. All right. I will, Lilima. I've got a few people in front of you, like a handful. All right. See you soon. Take care of myself. Of course, that's what I know how to do, Paul. Till next time. You can tell me how much you love me? I know you do. Look at you telling me you pray for me, and there's angels, and you got lots of luck and abundance on my side, and wishes, and sunflowers, and abundance of flowers. You're giving me lots of hearts. I love the hearts. All right. And check in on the divine masculine. All right. Let's see who this is for. Kimberly. We're doing a check-in on Kimberly's divine masculine. What's going on with Kimberly's divine masculine on energy flow? What's going on? You feel like snooping. It's okay. Yeah, he's watching TV. He's watching the news. Hey, don't be watching the news now. and that's also generational ways. You know, they're looking at generational ways that they've got to balance. They got to balance themselves. And a lot of us have to balance ourselves from those generational ways. The generational ways are fear, lack, lesson, not complete enough. You got to prove yourself to somebody or out in the world to even be acceptable in the first place. You know, that's what he's having to balance. I want you to trust that there's a miracle that's going to take place with that. So don't go into, oh my goodness, that's a, there's a miracle that's taking place. He is impatient about this love story that's going on between the two of you as you are. But there are things that have to be put in order. There is growth that has to happen. The growth that has to happen before you guys actually come together. There is a balancing. He is definitely trying to balance things. He's not in any pain. He's not in any suffering. You know, it's just about balancing that emotional self. That's what he's going through at this moment. And and he is accepting the growth that's going on, and he is accepting releasing some of the things that haven't worked in the past, or not necessarily haven't worked, but releasing some of those generational ways. He does have passion for you. He is trying to preserve you while he's going through this transformational phase. Okay, and I'm just going to pull, we're going to pull a couple cards from here, just a couple channel messages for you. If he had anything to say to you at this present time, what would he say? No one loves me like you do. I am ready to commit to you and our beautiful future. So deep down in his soul, that's what he would like to tell you, you know. That he feels your love, he knows your love, and he knows the commitment that you have, and he would like to be having that beautiful future with you. Yeah, hey, Paul, you still here? I'm ready to do your reading for you next. You know, you don't have to leave so fast. All right, so that's what I got for you, Kimberly. Let's see. Unconditional gratitude towards me, Miss Cynthia. Woo, woo, woo. All right, that's what I got for you, Kimberly. You're so welcome. Now you're going. Okay. Hey, Wendy, we're going to do a reading on Paul. Paul's leaving right now, so we can read for Paul while Paul's gone. We'll get Paul's hidden love story going right now because Paul can't be around. Paul will have to come back and look at the channel later after we snoop on Paul. All right. Yeah, sure. You want me to? Sure. Hey, no, you're going. Look at, we got, we got the Ten of Pentacles there, Paul, right there. That's what your wishes and dreams are coming true, Paul. You know, that prayer we put in there for you already. And look at, that's the Ten of Pentacles. That's having everything that you ever wanted. That's your family and being loyal, and you're abundant, you're happy, you're joyful. So you think you're going to, you know, you got your happy story right here on the Gypsy channel. It's right here. This is where your family is, right here on the Gypsy channel. That's where it's at, Paul. We got your channel right here, so, you know. I know you're going through a tower moment right now, but that tower moment is, you know, we got to release it because you're going to come together. You're going to work together with that soulmate of yours, you know. You guys are supposed to be working together as a team, right? It's being led and guided by divine, by source, by spirit. Spirit knows exactly what it's doing at leading this love connection together. It is a happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story, you know. All right, Paul Gupton, are you here? How about Prab, Prabh? How about Asa? How about Love? Okay, well, who's here? You know, I'm not going to call off the whole list. Who's here? Let's do it that way. I guess I'm going to do a reading for Paul anyhow because nobody else is showing up. I might as well do Paul's reading even though Paul left. See you later, Paul, but we're going to still read for you because you know Miss Gypsy Styles, she likes to snoop. We get some divine direction. See what we're supposed to be doing here. What are we supposed to be doing here? We're supposed to be feeling the abundance. Ooh, there's great news heading your way, Paul. Ooh, feel the abundance is coming your way. Yeah, I got some good things coming Paul's way. Yeah, even though Paul left, but we're doing it anyhow. Feel that abundance. Go ahead, ask. It's okay to ask for help, you know. With your career, it is time to add extra energy into your career area. No, you already do that. You already put too much energy into your career. Maybe you need to ask about your career decision. Maybe you need to ask Miss Gypsy to be part of your career to bring in strength. All right, who's here? Nobody here? Nobody here? Nobody wants to any more readings? Everybody left. Paul left. Everybody left with Paul. Paul took the crowd. Come on, you guys. Why is it Paul goes, everybody else went with Paul? Okay, I tell you. We're going to go, Ritu. See, look at now, we're down to 3. I'm telling you. Wait, don't go anywhere. I'm telling you. Okay, how about Richard's not here? How about a Lalima? Lalima, yeah, that's it. We're gonna do a Lalima. Well, I gotta do this @ sign in front of it. We gotta go Lalima. Telling you, look at all the people who left. I tell you. I don't know what happened. It's Wendy, me, Kimberly. I'm going to put on unconditional love story when somebody wants to tell me that they're here. Okay, I'll pull it. We'll do that. Yeah, I got it. You know what I could do? I got letters. I can pull from letters too. I don't know if I want to pull the letters. I meant sometimes those letters, if they're telling my story. Yeah, you want me to pull from letters? Okay, we'll do that. I try to do a Scrabble when I'm doing the letters. I pull them out and try to get Scrabble. All right, so here we go out of my magic box. This is a forward movement. Yeah, we're making some forward movement. We're going faster. We're galloping. Yeah, we're going faster through these emotional feelings. Yeah, because we're flipping the scripts around to better. We're flipping this story around to better. She believed she could, so she did. Yeah, so do it. Keep believing in yourself, because there's what the key. This is whose key? That looks like Mickey Mouse's key. Did you call? Did you call for me? I'm here. Mickey's here. Woo, woo, woo. Mickey gets to play. Woo, woo. Yeah, we get to play. Mickey is here. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, Mickey. Yeah. Woo, we're playing in the house. All right, Lima, I'll get you right here in a little bit. We're doing this little other thing right at the moment. We're gonna pull from these letters. Mickey's in love. Mickey's in love with Minnie. Yeah. See, Minnie? Minnie. Woo! You know, Mickey and Minnie, they had a baby. See the baby they had? Here's the baby. Yeah, I know I don't look like them, but I like them as a family. Woo! Yeah. I found this baby in the back of my car one day. Yeah, and so now we take care of the baby. All right. We're going to get some letters, baby Pokemon. Yeah, that's it. We're going to pull some letters. Let's just doing something different. We're going to see what the letters are going to say. All right, go, baby, go. We're on the go. Oh, God's in the house. Woo. Go on a date. Yeah, go date. Ooh, yeah. We're going to go on a date. Yeah, we're going to go on a date. Just a commercial. That's what I just got shoved a commercial. It's funny because I didn't do it. Go on a date. It says, I did. I did. Well, we're going to see if you did. Well, maybe it's saying I do. We got an I do. We go on a date and we get an I do. Maybe somebody asked to go so maybe asked for marriage in hand. He did. He did. He did. Where's the other D? He did. All right. Is everyone on ad? You only get an ad if you were on a non-paid version. But those ads, they pay me. Oh, where? Oh. You guys, my Divine Masculine's real name is on the table, but I'm not going to pull it out and show you guys. But it's on the table, because he loves me, We're going to get love, too. Love. We got love on the table, I'm telling you. All right. Go date. I love you. I love you. Run. Him run. He's running fast toward you. Him run. He might have cried too. And so we could have, maybe they cried. We're going to get something happier than a cry. Baby cry. Badass. Oh, where's the S's? I need S's to make a badass, right? Dig. I have a second Divine Masculine on the table, Dip, dip, dip. I don't know. Trying to, oh, we got 2 V's on the table for love. It's, I know you guys probably see things I don't see, but it's just the way it is. So go on a date. I love you. He's running towards you, and he's badass. That's what I gotta say. And I don't know. I don't know what all this is trying to tell me here. I can't decipher it. The price is right. Maybe the price. The price. There we go. The price is right. Maybe it's the price we paid. He digs you. I love you. And dig, and it should say badass, but it says dig, digger, maybe it's dig deep. RR. I don't know. You just finished watching 3 commercials and here you were playing Scrabble. Yeah, I told you I'm playing Scrabble. Yeah, we're going to go on a date because they love you and he's running towards you. He's a badass. It's the price he had to pay. I don't know. So I'm sometimes surprised what comes out, but there's a grim reaper in the house. There's a grim reaper. All right, we're done playing Scrabble. All right. Okay, Lalima, you love it. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you loved it. It was different energy for me because I have to figure out the letters, but there's always got to be love in my letters. That's all I know for sure. Gotta have that musical tune. All right, you love it too, Lalima. Okay, Lalima wanted a general reading. Is that right? No, that wasn't for you. That was just something different. General reading. Okay, let me see which deck. Okay, this deck for alignment. For general reading, what alignment needs to know for it was fun. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It did put me in a different energy because I had to figure out what I wanted to spell with the letters that are coming out. This is the highest priest wants you to look within Lima. See the mirror? She's holding the mirror. She wants you to see something you cannot see. Highest priest is always here to tell you something you cannot see. I know you might feel like you're a wounded warrior. Oh, I know you've gone through the shit storm and back. You're listening to... there might be some chaos going on that makes you feel like that wounded warrior. I tell you what, this weekend driving Uber, it was like, that was the way I felt through the weekend. It was like everybody that's getting in my car have this toxic energy. It's like by Sunday, I actually came home early because this is the way I felt. Like they were arguing and I felt like... Yeah, you did miss your turn, but, I can go back to your turn in just a minute, love. So, this is, I want you to see how this background noise makes you feel like you're the wounded warrior. These are the stories, these conflicts that we got going on that make us feel like the wounded warrior. So, so you can actually balance the emotional self out. Because when we're feeling this way, I'm telling you, I felt this way. I had so many toxic people in my car this weekend. I finally said, business closed, and I came home. And when I came home, I actually did an egg cleansing ritual, which helps take out the negative energy of other people that attach to you. So, anyhow, this is about balancing that emotional self out. So we're not allowing this emotional self to run the show. Where we're feeling all beat up. We're going, okay, I feel this way, but I know that's not, I would say, tell yourself also, this is not defining who I am as a person. This is just something I've gone through, and this is what it's making me feel like because of this chaos, because of this, whatever that is, that you choose to... Take a few deep breaths. Let it go. trust that you can find a better story than that lower vibrational energy one. Okay. Yeah, to find, so you can find the story, so you're filling your soul up with love. This card has more love in it than any other card in the deck. This is self-love, filling the soul up with so much more love to bring a balance to that internal chaos that's going on. Okay, for alignment. Call it in. Call in what? I want you to call in that unconditional loving self to come forward. Tell it to step forward. I know I love myself so much that I can take care of this internal conflict. Call it in as a wish, as a dream, but bring the energy forward. Call in the energy in. I want you to feel your worth, to feel your value. This is where you're feeling a little worthless. I want you to call in your worth, and you love yourself, and you keep yourself happy. Okay. That's what you have to aim for. Aiming for bringing in this love, unconditional love, aiming to bringing in your worth, your value. Call it in. Do not settle for that lower than story that's going on in your energy. So you can get out of the thought processes. And when we're in the thought process here, we can't see our own light. That's right here. You're the star of your show, your life. We get to write the script the way we want it to. We don't have to settle for that lower vibrational frequency. This is you learning to know your worth. This is showing me this is lack, not feeling your worth. This is what we're aiming towards, your worth, your value. It's important to get out of the thoughts that create this feeling all beat up, that lacklustre feeling. We got to get out of the thought and aim for your highest value, knowing your worth, knowing your value, kicking back, knowing you did the work, having your cup of grape juice because you brought a balance within. You called it in. So you can find that, that's what's going on right now. Exactly what I needed to hear. That's what's going on, because the highest priest wants you to see what you can't see, and this is the feeling. The feeling is heavy. It's toxic. I know. This is what I went through this weekend. I had one person get in my car, and I felt beat up. In fact, I actually called Uber support center and said, I don't ever want this person ever in my car again, because they made me feel, I felt beat up from the verbal abuse that went on in my car in the 10-minute ride that they were in. And it was, no matter what we talked about, we had that conflict going on. But this is what I did, is I brought a balance within, because I love myself unconditionally, and I do know my worth, So aim for what is your worth, your value. Call it in with unconditional love. Okay? That's what you need to do to bring the balance in to your vibration, to your body, to your soul. It is that self-love work. So you can bring your joy and laughter and play back in. Okay? Yeah. Do the same. We have to do the same. This is, I don't know if it's a thought or just energy, but we make sure we cleanse it, bring a balance to it, because you know your worth, you know your value. And I don't know, I have the playlist that's, it's Gypsy's Toolbox. You can go over to Gypsy's Toolbox and check out the tools that I have there. You might find something there that might help you, rather it's Ho'oponopono, rather it's emotional freedom tapping. I don't know. The emotional freedom tapping is like you do some tapping. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I know I'm feeling all beat up and all this ucky energy inside of me, and I don't know where it came from, or maybe I do know where it came from, and it just makes me feel ucky inside, and I really love myself unconditionally, and I want to switch the energy around. I want to switch it around to this higher vibrational energy. I'm asking my body, my spirit, my soul to shift its energy around, shift that lower vibrational energy around, because I'm calling in a balance to come forward. It doesn't matter what you're saying when you're tapping. I want you to say the negative and I want you to say the positive. What it does when you're tapping, it starts realigning you and it starts putting you into a balanced format. But if you want to know more about that, go to my playlist. It's called Gypsy's Toolbox. That Gypsy Toolbox playlist, I guess I could go, and it really does work. You've tried tapping before from YouTube, yeah, and it works. It's so amazing how it does work. But let me see if I can, sometimes I can find it. I love utilizing the tapping because to me, it can make a shift in my energy within 2 minutes. I know for a full effect, it tells you, it says there's somebody peeping in on me. I got some eyes that are popping up on my screen. Somebody's peeping in on me. Yeah, that's funny. But let's see. Okay, that's the actual link to the tapping toolbox that I have. Okay, I will add you. Just make sure you hit the like button. You're so welcome. And love, are you still here? Thank you. So, all right, you want a general reading, you want to check in on your counterpart, or you want a channeled message from your counterpart. Michelle, you have to wait now because you have to wait because you weren't here when I called your name. So, but you don't have to wait very long. I just have love to do first. All right, channeled message from Raymond. Okay, let me get these stack of cards. Whoops, sorry about that loud noise. Get some love messages coming in from Raymond. Oh, we want some rather Raymond is consciously aware of this is what he would like to share with you or not. This is a deep soul. There's a part of them that knows. Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Maybe they have a hard time expressing their love. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. Well, that's not really, and that should be different kind of messages. Let me get from this one. We'll get it from this one, okay? So maybe you need to express your love to Raymond. Maybe you need to take a leap of faith, love. But let's see what Raymond has to say. That's what I'm trying to channel in. Can you tell me what Raymond wants to say? What does Raymond need to say? No, Raymond has a lot to say. Raymond got a lot to say to you. Okay, I have toxic people and situations in life that are keeping me from being with you. I am too weak to fight for it. Losing you is my biggest regret, and I feel totally lost and alone now. You deserve better than me. So he's feeling lack, incomplete, not whole enough. And I didn't believe in myself or in you. I let my low self-worth ruin our love, and I want us to heal together. See, I told you here. He's feeling lack, less complete, not whole, not complete. This is operating from a lower vibrational frequency. He does have other people affecting him and his energy. You think so? Yeah. You think so about expressing the love and taking a leap of faith. So, because that sounds like more, that would be a direct message to you, but this is what he's going through. All right, can you tell me anything more that he would like to tell you? No one loves me like you do. I'm ready to commit to you and our beautiful future. Even though he's got toxic people, he's too weak to make a forward movement. So maybe you need to take a leap of faith and express your love, because he's too weak because of other things going on. But he does know that you love him. And he really wants to do a committed relationship. Now, I'm telling you that doesn't mean that they're conscious of this. This is coming from a deep unconscious level, but this is what the cards are trying to tell me to tell you, love, okay? So take it with a loving grain of salt. So I need to be alone for now. Look, he can't even make up his mind. I need to make sense of my intense feelings. I don't want to feel this way, so... That makes sense to me, because they got these toxic people that are around him that are affecting him, and because of that, he's kind of like maybe pushed you away and felt like he's lost your love, and he doesn't even believe in himself, and and he has this low self-worth and self-value that actually ruins the connection. But he does know that you love him, and he feels like he's ready for a commitment with a beautiful relationship. But then he says, I need to be alone. So that's a state of confusion, and he needs to make sense of his intense feelings that he's got for you. And he doesn't know why he feels this way. It makes sense to you? Well, that's exactly what I got. Yeah. So anything else? Okay. I'm totally heartbroken that we're not together right now, and I'm up at night worrying about us and our future. So, say, I don't, and even though these cards are telling you to take a leap of faith, he does have the energy of being confused, not certain. I don't know if you even made the leap of faith, if it would affect that or change that. I mean, if you express your love and take the leap of faith, it's only to tap him. It's only going like, I'm still here. I still care for you. I haven't gone anywhere. That's if you were to contact him or make any kind of connection with him, I would definitely do it with just to tap him, that you're giving him a love tap with no expectation, because this is stuff that he's still got to deal with. We've been apart for 6 months now. Yeah. So yeah. So again, you might want to just tap him, give him a love tap somehow, because this doesn't come out by accident. Express your love, take a leap of faith. Those are two cards working together. But this is what's going on. He might need a little tap from you just to know that you still care for him, But I definitely wouldn't expect anything from it, but it might help him with his growth and move him out of this. It might help him out of this energy, okay? Because he does feel safe with you, and he does trust you, and he can share his secrets with you. He feels that way, so yeah. Okay, and I hope that makes sense to you. If you make any movement towards him, do it just as a love tap. not with any expectation, because he's still got a lot to deal with. Okay, that's what I got for you. All right, that was for love. All right, next we're going to go to Ashi, and then after Ashi we'll go to Paul. Okay, yeah, everybody missed their turn, so I'm backing up. All right, Ashi. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you. Would you like a general reading? Would you like a checkup on your counterpart, meaning on an emotional level, or would you like a channeled message from your counterpart? So you would type in general or message or counterpart. Channel message. Okay. All right. What is the channel message coming from your counterpart? I'm a better person because of you. You inspire me to heal and to grow from my past experiences. Ooh, and they got a lot more to say. Yeah, they do have a lot more to say, but let's fine tune it. And again, when I'm doing channel messages, these are messages that's deep down in their soul level. They may not even know this on a conscious level, but a part of them, their unconscious level, knows this, okay? They are a better person because of you. And they may even know that at a conscious level, but may not. I don't know if they're going to admit it or not. But I like to always let you guys know that, because the cards dig deep, okay? I'm tortured by visions of the life we almost had. We could have been so happy together, and I destroyed it. So he's feeling some shame by you guys not being together and something that they've done. Ooh. See, he's got a lot to say, because a bunch of cards are coming out at the same time. It's like they got so much that they kind of just want to get off their chest. My emotions are like a roller coaster right now. I don't know what I want, but I'm trying to find it out. That's why I'm saying they don't always know. You know, you may not be able to approach them and get this out of them, but it's pulling from a deep soul level what it is that's going on with them. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance? So it sounds like you guys probably been together before, but then something happened in between the two of you. They do feel like that they're a better person because of you, and you do inspire them, and you've inspired them to heal and to grow past their past experiences. They are going through some emotional things about it that's up and down, which keeps them in a state of confusion, and they really didn't realize what they had when you guys were together, and and they kind of destroyed that, but they still are curious if there's a chance between the two of you. It says, I still love you. I dream of being with you. I imagine waking up next to you and cuddling with you every day. But they do have these emotions that are going on. He never confessed he has feelings. Well, that can be true too. These are, like I said, they don't have to tell you. This is something that's deep in their soul level. They do have feelings for you, but they're a type of person. I see that I can see they don't tell you is because they don't know what they had when they were with you, and that keeps them in this emotional journey, this up and down, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, push away, go away, I don't know, He's not speaking much. Well, I can see that he's not, because he tortures himself with what's going on in his story. Um, that's it. I'm confused. So, well, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't confess to you because he does keep himself in a state of confusion about even about if you guys are in a relationship, not in a relationship. They lie awake at night stressing about, if something will work out, not work out. They're doing the same thing. Do I have a chance? Do I not have a chance? Their emotions are up and down, up and down. So when somebody's operating in that way, of course they don't come and tell you, but there is a piece of them that knows that you have inspired them, you have helped them heal, you have helped them grow from some past life experiences. They do dream about a relationship with you, stay awake and cuddling next to you. They have that dream, but there's all of this that would prevent forward movement or any confession or telling you about anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why he would act distance from you. Because this is deep. These are deep emotions. That really. Let me do this. I'm going to pull some of those emotions for you. He does care for you. He does have passion for you. But he's trying to preserve your soul. He's trying to preserve you. Yeah, but you guys are supposed to be together. It doesn't mean right away, okay? He does have passion for you. He thinks you're like different. You're not like the rest. He believes that you guys are destined to be together. That's probably why he dreams about you. But he's trying to preserve you from that toxic energy going on. And he's kind of like asking for your unconditional forgiveness. Yeah, I know he may not be telling you, but I'm telling you there's a connection there. There is a soul connection going on between the two of you. He thinks you're smart, you're wise. He thinks you're radiant. Again, he thinks that you help him grow. He has good feelings for you. He's just trying to preserve you from his emotional stance. And he's asking for your forgiveness through that. You feel sleepless thinking about him? I don't know. I just told you what the cards had to say. I see that there's an interest there. Okay, but there are these emotions going on that is messing with the connection, which he's trying to preserve you from. And that's what I got for you. That's what's coming up. All right. Next is okay, I see you, Kay. Hold on just a moment. Where's Paul? After Paul G, then I'll get to K, okay? Channeled message, okay. Yes, you. All right, we're going to to these channel messages. All right, for Paul G, with Paul G, had Paul G's channel message from their counterpart. I save your text messages. I wonder if you're happy without me. I am recovering. Sounds like you're not together. They do think about you if they're saving text messages. So many things remind me of you. I won't let you down. I trust you. I want to be more than friends, and I can't stop thinking about you. You're in a breakup? Yeah. Even though you guys are broke up, they save your messages. They think about you. They want to be more than friends with you, and they don't want to let you down. So many things remind them of you. You're always on their mind, but they are recovering from the breakup, okay? And they do wonder if you're happy without them, okay? So it's nice to know that you're on their mind. They are recovering. Just because you're on their mind doesn't mean that they're ready to come back yet, because they're in the middle of recovering from whatever. Okay. Anything else for Paul? I still feel the pain. Yeah, so they're not ready to come back together or to get together, but you're on their mind all the time, okay? They definitely are recovering, and they're still in pain. And they don't know how you feel. And they wonder if you're happy without them, okay? All right, that's what I got for you, Paul G. Let me get you a universe. How's your back? I can also feeling the same. Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, so it takes time to heal from when we break up. You guys are probably thinking about each other all the time. But there are some things that happen between the two of you that have emotions. There's emotional stories that's in the middle of your guys' connection. And that's why that's why I wrote the book I wrote, Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better, is how do we heal ourselves when breakups happen? How do we do that self-love? How can we be okay with that where we don't keep going forward with a broken heart, So this is the Universe Has Your Back card. When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So stay connected to your higher vibrational energy from joy, laughter, play, passion, desire. Not into the breakup mode. Things happen. We're human. We're emotional people. But how we flip the story around is, let's see what did work, and then understand when differences happen, we can be okay with the differences. We don't always have to agree. It's okay to disagree. We just have to find something to tell ourselves on a higher vibrational energy. When I am in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. I'll pull a couple. I don't want to, because I don't know why, but we'll see if they tell me why. Because I already feel like you got the message that you need to hear at the moment. So maybe there was a form of control that happened between the relationship. Like maybe one person wanted it to be one way, and it actually caused pain between the two of you. But it's okay to move past that pain. We don't have to hold on to that painful story. Like again, I said, it's okay to disagree. But all the time, I think in relationships, we're trying to always please the other person. I want to please you. I want to do what you want me to do. And then it becomes a codependent relationship. But if we can go ahead and allow what's happened to be, it's okay to disagree. I don't have to do it your way. I don't have to agree with it your way. It's okay that you believe your way and I believe my way. That's about moving forward, moving past that. That's the truth. That's the truth being told. That's being crystal clear with you. There are things that cannot be seen. We don't have to see everything. It's not important for us to see everything. There is pain that's happened between the two of you. There is sorrow. Maybe you can't see his pain, or maybe or he can't see yours. But what's most important for you, Paul G, is for you to fill your cup of love. Fill your cups up with love, with joy, with abundance, with purity, with peace, with harmony. It's about doing the self-love work to get past this painful story. Because all pain can be healed by changing the story around to a higher vibrational frequency story. I believe that because I've lived through my journey. I know it works. I know if we claim our power back by changing the story around, it raises the frequency so we can be living in this higher vibrational frequency of joy, laughter, play, peace, and harmony. No matter what's happened, we get stuck in the emotional stories. And when we get stuck into that lower vibrational story, it robs our power. It takes our strength away. Okay. That's the highest priest. Highest priest always wants to show us something we can't see. This is the lower vibrational frequency. The lower vibrational frequency does ruin things. Okay? It's important to do the self-love work. I don't know whatever happened between the two of you, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatever happened between the two of you. It's the story that we got going on in the background. You got to find a way to forgive, surrender, forgive, let go. To love yourself unconditionally, not keep turning that same old story around and around and around, so we're keeping that hatred, or we're keeping that shame, or we're keeping that that hurt going on. So we're keeping the suffering going on. It's truly got to, what part of the story brings the pain? Right where you feel the pain come in the story, right where the pain comes in the story. That's the piece of the story. In the words, those part of the words need to be extracted out of the story, discard, get rid of, and bring in new words to replace it, to bring in a higher vibrational story that's going on to whatever happened between the two of you. That's how we start operating from love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, and harmony. It's about doing the work. Okay, that's what I got for you. All right, Kay. I hope that helped you, Paul. So I can't do the work for you guys, so you're welcome. You'll work on it. Yeah, again, it's like if we have the simplest thing I can say, sometimes we take on too much responsibility of what happened. And we might say, I did this, or he did that, or this was my fault. I would take away the I and he and I would take the word my out, like my fault. I would take out my, and where you say he did this, I would take out he, and where I did this, I would take out I, because those are finger pointing that making somebody else responsible for the way you feel. And I would replace those words with this happened between us, or the feeling came upon us. So we're starting to define things without the emotion, okay? She contacted you and you're getting in more contact slowly. HR readings are accurate. Oh, thank you. And both, yeah, I know that. Thank you so much for reminding me, though. Want a romantic beginning with her. My career is going well, opening a lot of opportunities. I want to share the success with her. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's get... What's the channel message? Oh, card come flying out. I want to show you who I really am. I am ready to bring down my walls and share my true feelings. Beautiful, beautiful. It's for Kate. I am a better person because of you. You inspire me to heal and to grow from my past experiences. Before, I had too many expectations of you, and I was selfish and foolish on myself. I didn't care about your needs before. But right now, wherever you are, home, wherever you are is home to me. I feel safe and at peace with you. I never want to let you go. I'm sorry that I judged you and criticized you, and I took issues out on you when it wasn't even your fault. I'm trying to bury my love for you because I can't be without... I can't be with you right now. I ruined it. Let me see. I'm going to take that back for just... only because it didn't make sense with part of the story here. Hold on. I'm going to... I tell you what. I promise you, if it's supposed to be red, it will come back out. I guarantee it, okay? If it's supposed to be red, all right? One card, please. Still a lot of cards coming out. I didn't believe in myself or in you at first, and I let my own low self-esteem ruin self-worth ruin our love, and I want us to heal together. I can't admit that I was wrong, and I let my ego come between us, and I hide my insecurities behind foolish pride. They seem to have some toxic people that, and it says I have toxic people and situations in my life that keep me from being with you. and they're too weak to fight for you. Somebody else had that card earlier today too. Sometimes we're all going, and so they torture themselves by visiting a life we almost had. We could have been so happy together, and so it seems like that you guys were together, and maybe they sabotaged it, but now they're seeing how that they've been wrong in some ways because of their own insecurities and their own foolish ways. And they didn't even believe in themselves because they had low value of themselves, and they were critical and judgment. But they're starting to reconsider that, because they want to really show you who they really are, meaning they kind of want to show you that, hey, this is a part of me, but they want to break down those feelings and show you who they truly really are, because they're a better person when they are with you, and they that you inspire them to heal and grow from past experiences, So yeah, it's true. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Resonates. Been holding back our feelings, especially her. We had a long period of no contact, so I want us to start fresh and be more open with our hearts with each other, because work was in our way in the past, and I'm anymore. We are both following different careers now. So as you move forward, know that she has this, because it shows up in the cards, that she has this lower vibrational energy that she wants to heal with you. She wants to let down those walls. She wants to show you her true self and saying, hey, I have this toxic way, I have this toxic behavior, but I'm feeling safe with you. I want to open up with you. I want to go through this journey with you. I want to do this with you. But so it's a growing experience that, that takes unconditional love. That means when the issue comes up and it arises, it's not quickly to judge and to let go, meaning let go of the relationship. It's to say observe and be aware of the behavior, and to love unconditionally, to not take it personal, going, oh, I see your feelings are coming up right now, we'll just allow it to come up and see what's going to happen. So that's how we build our relationship, is to allow our ugliness to come out within a relationship without non-judgment. Okay? Yeah, okay. Well, so, and now I see that, the feelings will be starting to be shown, but again, it has to be unconditionally loved, received, and accepted. Not meaning accepted of the behavior, but accepted it's a process, And I think a lot of people don't admit their feelings when it comes to this kind of stuff. When they come up, we don't really confess and say it, we just go through the emotional journey of it. And that's how all of there's 75% of Americans get divorced all the time. That's a lot. That's a high percentage, just because we haven't learned how to even communicate our emotional selves, because we judge ourselves so harshly. So let me see. Let me pull a couple of tarot cards for you and see what it says about what's going on with the two of you. Okay. Because I sense that you probably still have some challenges, but love conquers all. So yeah, there's some messages coming through. It is about laying down some older stories so we can climb up the ladder, so we can make that next step. So we can clean house together, so we can cook together, so we can live together, so we can be together, unconditional love. See, that's really nice, because this is communication coming in fast. Let's have the truth be told, that there are some stories that are going on in the background, which we just talked about, that we need to lay them down to be able to make that next forward step up. What for you guys to be together. This is togetherness. This is cooking together, cleaning house together, doing life together, unconditional love together. So I see a beautiful journey forward, because you're willing to let go of the emotional stories that might have kept you trapped or might have broke you up before. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got. She feels like home and makes sense, and you feel like home to her too. Okay. I'm getting a lot of goosebumps right now. Okay. So trust and believe in those feelings. Those goosebumps are getting more intense. They're stronger. So I think it's worth the investment. I think it's worth the journey and moving forward. Okay. That's what I got for you, okay. Rip and deep. Woo, woo, woo. You want a reading? Oh, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, let's see here. Ripping deep. What does Rip and Deep need to know for their highest good? Rip and Deep. What is it for Rip and Deep today? Letting go of any lower vibrational stories. Making sure you're not consuming anything that's toxic. Rather, it's a lower vibrational story, or rather it's any substance or anything. Not to overindulge, okay? That will actually help bring you strength. Yeah, I want you to move forward with strength, with courage, to step into your Empress power, to accept the love from above, from source, from spirit. It is about fine-tuning yourself, making an adjustment to bringing the truth to yourself. Where do you need that adjustment, so we can be letting go of what, there's something here. Because it's the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, to me, I always read as that's the emotional self, but this says indulge, like we're indulging in something. We can be indulging in something toxic that's not working for you, but I want you to indulge in something that's bringing you strength, that's bringing you courage. So it is about adjusting, double confirmation, so you can be nurturing yourself from love, as from love above and laughter and play, in the Empress power, to get your power back. Yeah, you're leaving old baggage behind and you're overthinking. Okay, you need to get the thought process clear. Clear up the thought process, balancing it out, so you can be operating from your strength, calling in from love above, calling in, do you know when you look up it actually opens, it brings in a higher vibrational energy almost immediately. Versus looking down. When we look down, it brings in shame, embarrassment, doubt, insecurity. You look up, it brings in truth. It brings clarity. That brings in a change, a divine change, a wheel of fortune change. What I also notice here, I got 5 cards on the table, Rip and Deep. You have source, you have divine on your side. We got 4 higher arcana cards on the table. That means divine's working with you through whatever this is, okay? Divine, God, spirit, source, whatever you look at as the higher power. To bring pleasure into your life. So whatever this is, let's switch the story around, flip it into, what brings you pleasure. What brings you joy? What brings you laughter? What brings you love? What brings you passion? What brings you desire? You're doing spiritual practice right now? Perfect. So this is the only card that, needs to be worked on, which we already talked about. But to go for your strength, be bold, Keep those thoughts clear. The thoughts need to stay crystal clear, in the direction you want to go. So we're attracting what it is that we want into our life. So we're attracting victory. So you get to be in the spotlight. You are on the stage. It is your life you are creating. And it is a divine creation. Pulling from your strength, pulling from your inner self, pulling from your vibrancy from within. That's what I got. I'm going to pull Universe Has Your Back card. And then I think I'm going to be done for tonight, not unless there's somebody else that came in that wanted a reading that I don't know. I choose to learn through love. Hope is a conduct for miracles. So keep hoping, keep believing, and choose from the energy of love. Okay? All right, you're welcome. All right, anybody else here? If not, I'm going to head on out for the night. All right, so here we go. You're welcome. Oh, hey, leave a comment on the outside. You guys leave comments on the outside on other videos, and yeah, that really helps. It's really helping the channel. I've been watching my YouTube being placed in other times of the day for other people to watch. Okay, please, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to talk to everyone later. Till next time. I'll be back Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And other than that, you will catch me going live here and there. I don't ever know which time, but I'm going live. And I do go live every Friday and Saturday before I go to work. I've been doing that. But yeah, you'll be seeing more of me. I'm just letting flow show me the way. So, all right. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Catch.